question. So what's the question? It says that they had enough oil to last for one day. So if they had enough oil to last for one day, then why are we saying we had a miracle of 8 days? We had a miracle of 7 days. So that is my favorite answer. My favorite answer is what you said. I think it says they rested on the 25th day from fighting. That's a miracle in itself that they won. That's actually, if you say in the Al Nisim prayer that we add into the Shemona Esrei, we mention only the military victory there. The military victory was a miracle in itself. There was a small group that fought a lot. That's what it says in a lot of people. So that's a miracle in itself. And they rested on the 25th. That's the first day. So that's a miracle, the first day. Then we have 7 other days of the oil miracle. And I think it's nice because these hint at 2 types of miracles. The military victory was a miracle within the way of nature. The oil was above nature. And we have to recognize both types of miracles. Sometimes it's easier to recognize the miraculous ones, not the miracles in our everyday lives. I'll give you another one, which is an interesting answer. And it's not connected to the oil at all. If you look historically through the books, the book of Maccabees and through Josephus, it doesn't make mention of the oil. So in the second book of Maccabees, it just talks about how they had an 8-day celebration. Perhaps it seems like it's patterned after Sukkot, which is 8 days. And it's based on the fact that the people who were at war, they weren't able to celebrate Sukkot properly. So when they were finally done fighting, they celebrated an 8-day holiday, which is the 8 days of Hanukkah. It's fascinating, right? So some scholars want to argue that this was the original institution of the holiday, the 8-day holiday, and the rabbis attached a certain spiritual dimension to it with the 8-day. I'll give you one more. This is one of the 100 answers. This is one of them. They knew that it's going to take 8 days in order to go retrieve the oil. They knew that. So they apportioned every day a little bit of oil for each day. So they had 1/8 of oil each day. And that 1/8 lasted for the full day. So that's how one day lasted for 8 days. They had 1/8 each day. And that lasted for the full day. Because they weren't just like Chanukah candles. It was menorah. The menorah needed to be lit all day. That's another explanation. I'll give you just one. Yeah.
Were they adding an extra candle each day, or
No, this wasn't even the Chanukah. This was before the Chanukah. They were lighting the menorah, the 7-branch menorah in the temple. They needed oil for it to be lit all the time. So, just one more thing. There's a source that says, it's an earlier source, there's some texts that read, there wasn't enough oil to burn even one day. So based on that text, it would be 8 days. Each day was a miracle. But I like the other one, the idea of seeing the miracles also in the spiritual, but also in the everyday life activities.